This year we had Beth and Scott do Singable Stories Across America, and that was kind of vignettes, little history vignettes about characters and episodes from American history. What I remember, again, the preparation, the costumes, the vocal presentations were all right on target.
I think what I want kids to learn from Singable Stories Across America, and I think I can speak for both of us on this, is that we each have the power to make a difference. That what we choose to do, who and how we choose to stand up for things, will have an effect on the people around us and perhaps even in history. And so we're showing them true stories of kids who made those kinds of choices, and by showing them that, it gives them a better sense and understanding of that maybe I can do that too.
We had just read a book by a friend of ours called We Were There Too, which is a really cool book that all libraries should have about how children had this amazing role in American history that not many people know about.
It was researched by our friend Phil Hose, and it was actually a National Book Award finalist. And Phil's whole thing was, you know, we know about what a lot of the old white men were doing back then. Where were the kids? What were children doing throughout history? And he developed about somewhere between 75 and 100 portraits of kids who had made a difference and had made significant impacts to the course of our nation's history.
Singable Stories Across America is also the first show that I recall where we started exploring themes that were not joyful. And where we were allowing ourselves on stage to be in front of the kids angry, sad, bitter, worried, concerned,
protesting,
and show that those are part of the human experience. One of the stories that the children respond to is the story of Sybil Ludington. I think there's a couple of reasons for that. One is that we wear period garb, so our costumes change, which is always fun to look at. Another is I think that the story is just is really motivating, very inspirational. It's even finding its way into the history books that the kids are reading, so we were a little bit on the cutting edge on this one.
This is true, and it also kind of touches off on something that is familiar to them in their study of colonial America, which is the Paul Revere story. You know, we all know about Paul Revere riding through the streets of Boston yelling, "The British are coming, the British are coming." Well, what people don't know is he did that for about 15 miles, and Sybil Ludington, who was 16 at the time, did the same thing, but she did it late at night through these dark, rural, rutted country roads, as the book says. And she's a real hero, and I think it's very empowering for the kids to hear about what other young people have done.
The pace, the interest level, and the visuals and their presence on stage kept elementary school kids' attention for 40 to 50 minutes. And that was, you know, with the content being American history. There's humor, there's factual accuracy, and the songs are authentic and listenable. So I recommend it.
The war has now begun. The Brits are burning Danbury.